How many of you know Mary Jo? Okay, and how many of you know Tori? So not quite as many, but some of you do. So we're going to start with, let's start with Tori first so that she can leave if she needs to. So we'll start her session first, and then we'll move on from there, you know, in case she needs to go lie down or something. So Tori, do you want to tell anyone anything about what's going on with you?
Well, I have an acute kidney injury from a recent kidney infection and diabetic complications.
Do you want to talk about your liver?
Yeah, I have fibrosis. Again, it's a diabetic complication.
All right. So we're going to say a prayer and begin to work. Divine Infinite Spirit, thank you for being with us, for being one with us, for flowing through us and all around us. We ask that we are clear, centered, grounded, balanced, aligned, and filled with light, love, peace, and joy. We ask for the help of the ascended beings, the masters, the guides, the angels. And we ask that the soul receives everything she needs, all that is in Tori's best interest, and then subsequently all that is in Mary Jo's best interest, and all that is in Yvonne's best interest. So I can feel the energy begin to flow, and it's swooping around through all of you like a big vortex and gathering strength from all of you. And then beginning to pour over from, like it's directed from the group and into Mary, into Tori.
Yeah.
And the energy has changed. To me, it looks like a shade of blue. And is specifically targeting her kidneys. And working on, at the same time, be fruitful and multiply. I don't think that means have children, Tori. I think it's not going to happen, but more about having everything you need in order to address this and whatever other issues that you may have. And the energy has taken on a pulsing quality. And is digging into the adrenals, into the kidneys and the cortex of the kidneys. And then the nephrons. Yvonne sent a message that she's waiting for the meeting to get into the meeting.
Oh, did she pre-register?
I'm not sure of that.
Oh, I will send my phone number, and would you ask her to text me or call me?
Sure. All right, let's ask what other people are feeling. Does anyone want to share what they're feeling as we work on Tori? Did you raise your hand, Jessica?
I was actually just feeling a lot of warmth in my hands, and I was acknowledging that, but maybe in a minute.
Rodrigo?
I felt a lot of very intense, painful pressure in the back sides of my head, like very dense energy in the head
A lot of tension.
that started clearing at the end, but it was very persistent there for a while.
So you may want to help her with her feelings of stress, which are very strong. And does everyone know how to do that? You all do. You just send her energy. It will help relieve the stress. If you put a thought form behind it that you would like for it to, in particular, also help her stress levels and help reduce muscle tightness, you'll find her relaxing. As soon as I said that, you should have felt like a relaxing. Good. So that's a lot of energy, Tori. Your kidneys feel like they're lighting up.
Great.
Like a fire is being built inside of them, igniting them so they can work again better.
Great. Great.
And burn out any last vestiges of the bacteria that was in them.
Okay.
I feel it in your ureters, your urethra, and your bladder as well.
Okay.
That was a pretty thorough infection you had there.
Yeah.
And don't you also have kidney disease, Tori? Yeah.
Yep.
I haven't received that yet, Donna. Well, maybe I have. There it is. All right. Excuse me while I send this phone number. And I also feel it making your liver more pliable,
Okay.
running into the liver and going through the tissue, which is brittle in places and definitely scarred, and trying to make it more pliable and easier for blood and nutrients to go in and out appropriately. It's working on your blood platelets,
Okay.
your ability to oxygenize yourself correctly.
Okay.
And anyone else have something to add?
I could feel beautiful, like bubble of energy around her, completely surrounding her like a cocoon.
It's soft and sweet.
Corey,
Yes?
I'm calling, I see the bear and a condor. I'm getting a message for your diet, salmon and berries. And
Okay.
I also want to remind you of your quest to find the scrolls in Jerusalem.
Okay.
You went on a trip and it's a journey. Just look for them.
Okay.
Miss you.
Thank you.
Blow out. It's placed you back on liver and kidney dialysis, like a metaphysical version of it,
Okay.
both of those.
Okay.
And it's cleaning your blood supply,
All right.
filtering it. Strengthening your body.
Okay.
Are you still getting fluids, Tori?
Yes. I mean, they withdrew them, but then I found a colleague doctor that started giving them to me last week. Supposed to, I missed them for 3 days, but I'm gonna get some more tomorrow.
Blow out. And there's a massive wave of energy running through your body. How many people can feel that? Just a downpour of energy running through her body. And lots of different parts of your body are heating up, like they've been inactive and colder. The cells were kind of cold. Blow. Blow. And then these beams of white light are making their way into your liver and rooting out some anger and resentment. At feelings of maltreatment. And then more of your innate goodness of heart, character of soul, spreading into different parts of your body, gaining access to parts of your body that could not relax before, and let them in. Blow. So in the white light that is coming in, it seems to be having a strobing effect. Like strobe lights look. What is that, Mary? Mary Phelps?
It's a releasing. It's a releasing of the anger and the fear and it's just playing off of her.
Yeah, tons of it.
Yeah. And that's one of the ways she can self-soothe herself, is to wipe it off of herself.
Good.
Like that. Just. Phew.
You might try that now, Tori. Just wipe yourself off.
Just shoulders down your arms.
Okay, and picking up some more speed in the energy, the vibration is shifting and moving. And it's working in your heart and in your third chakra, and primarily is working on the differences between what your personality thinks is okay and what your heart tells you is okay.
Okay.
So mind and heart, lining them up better. And there is huge release of a lot of heartbreak. And the energy in the kidneys has changed to a golden color. It's still strobing light into your liver. Every time it goes in, it makes a sizzling sound. It's like, which is really easy to make with my front tooth. That sound. Good. And I began to feel the energy. It's like you're sinking into your body. You're never really in it.
Okay.
But a lot of people are not all, are often out of their body a little bit. They don't realize they are. Me included. I pull myself back in every once in a while.
Yeah.
And insist that I participate in my body. Your central core is widening. It too is filling with golden energy. And the stars and the universal flow comes flooding in with that. And the earth is coming up and commingling. So the stars are going into the earth inside of you. And now, like Barb, to me, you look like a running bear. Big and strong and healthy and
Right.
blow out. And your kidneys are giving in a last little gasp. They're giving up the sick, or trying to. They're also changing color a bit, a healthier looking color.
Right.
your liver has more blood in it. And your blood looks cleaner. How many people can sense that? Blow out. Ralph, is that Shasta in the background?
Cool.
Yes, it is.
Are you there, or is that an image?
That's an image. That's an image.
I was gonna say, I wish I were where you are. Looks nice.
Well, thank you.
Or maybe where Barb is. Or both. Blow. Donna, were we able to get with Yvonne?
No, I just sent a message to you. No, she's not contacted me.
And then energy's beginning to come back up your body. Does anyone know why the energy can now come back up her body?
Because she's in her body, she's in her body more.
Yes. She's more connected with
Yeah.
what's beneath her. And that allows the energy to run all the way down and then come back up.
Right. Right.
And then your chakras are beginning to align with each other, one on top of the other. And some of your chakras go around and connect to the backs of the chakra instead of being out in front of you. Which leaves you without enough energy to process anything. So as they begin to come back online and line up like they're supposed to and fill up with energy, that should help you recover much more quickly. Any ideas as to why they would do that?
You mean why it's behind?
Yeah, the front of the chakra comes out just a little bit and then
Right.
turns around and connects to the back. Rodrigo, you know?
Maybe she's fearful of her future. She can't project her future. She can't see where she's going. So she's linking it to the past.
Absolutely. And this keeps you from going forward as you should and able to process what's happening to you now, and keeps you living with things that used to happen. And so the patterns repeat themselves. So practice every day, getting your chakras going front to back, front to back, front to back, rotating them on purpose, gaining control over them. So that
And also having the intention that things can change. They don't have to stay the same.
never.
Okay.
Be very positive of that.
Okay.
And this will encourage the rest of you to be able to do what you need to do in order to move out of the cycles.
Yes.
It's a conscious effort to master your energy.
And it's a conscious decision to move out of the old patterns and be willing to accept the new ones, even though we don't know what they are yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I feel the energy down in your feet. Your feet should be tingling. Can you feel it in your feet, Tori?
Yes.
Good. And because your chakras are now working correctly, your subtle bodies are going to line up where they're supposed to. And it's reconnecting you up through your crown, which is where you like to go out of. But it's doing it in a grounded way so that your feet are connected to your crown.
Okay.
And now it looks like you're standing on your head and your crown's down into the earth. And that's a good thing.
That's funny.
There she is. Where'd she go? Oh, there you are, Yvonne. There's Sweetie Pie. All right. How's that feel to everybody? Better. How do you feel, Tori?
That was great. Thank you very much.
Well, you can lie down or you can continue to listen in, whichever one is best for you. And we'll move on to Yvonne now.
Okay, thank you, everybody.
Love you, Tori.
Love you back.
So Yvonne, do you want to tell them a little bit about what's been happening to you? You're not on speaker. You need to unmute yourself.
Okay, can you hear me now? Okay, hi. I'm having some kind of a vascular issue, like an inflammation of my vascular system, some sort of a hyperimmune response. And it's causing a lot of issues for me, both the issue and the medicine. I'm tired and swelling and I get dizzy when I stand up.
And
More
had
faint.
a lot of fluids.
Mm-hmm. A lot.
to move fluids through her body. So let's get to work. We're extending the prayer to Yvonne and refocusing our energy on her. And I'm taking the people who came into the service first, because so that they can stop or lie down and not have to stay on if they need to.
Wanda, since Yvonne didn't hear the prayer, since she wasn't here yet, can we repeat it?
Do you need me to repeat the prayer, Yvonne?
No, it would be nice to hear maybe like a mini version of it though.
Okay, I'll do that. Thank you, Joe. Divine Infinite Spirit. Well, as soon as I said that, a cone of light opened up over Yvonne. Thank you for being with us, for being one with us, for flowing through us and all around us, for being one with us. We ask that we are clear and the energy is getting even stronger, centered, and we as a group are centering and grounding and balancing, aligning, and we are connecting with Yvonne. We ask for the help of the ascended beings, the masters, the guides, the angels. Got a great big team showing up for her. And of course, she's showing up for herself. And the energy is beginning to work through your bloodstream.
Don't know the significance of the colors, but it's like a maple of beautiful colors are going down from her center all the way through, wrapping her.
Like she's only a pale version of herself, and it's bringing back her color. And it's every color of the rainbow. And some that don't exist on a rainbow. It's ultraviolet and infrared as well. It's going into every one of your cells. There's a cellular malfunction. And your cells want to clump. Any idea why her cells would be clumping? They're clumping in ways they're not meant to. Rodrigo.
The immune response.
Can you relate it to anything else?
To fears and traumas that are driving it.
Yes.
I have a sense that they're sticky.
They are. When they run into each other, they just stay there because they swoop and stick together. So how would we go about turning off a hyperactive immune system?
I think some of it is fear. It's fear of being able to operate in the world, being afraid of being overwhelmed and actually flooded by the input and not being able to sort through it and find herself and find her ground. It's like she's trying to learn to swim out of that. It's overwhelmed.
It's, yes, being overwhelmed by, is it okay if I tell them a little bit about where you were working or where you are working, Yvonne?
I'd rather you don't,
All right.
but there are a lot of major demands on me right now. And it is overwhelming sometimes.
And has been for quite a while.
Yes. Okay.
Are there exercises to get the physical of body fluids rolling? Is there an exercise you can do, Yvonne?
Not that I'm aware of, but part of the problem is that when I try to like walk or stand, everything starts to cramp up. It's like my cells can't replenish fast enough for movement.
You are having a lot of release out the backs of your chakras. And most of it is a form of anxiety and depression. And that's coming out of your cells too. Like part of what holds them together is the amount of tension and anxiety that has been accumulating over a very long period of time without any outlet for it. It's also working on your empath abilities to help you better deal with being so empathic. So that you don't feel everybody's everything all the time. So that you can be comfortable in the world. Anyone else have something to offer, Yvonne?
I was having this sense of like a trepidation about moving with the flow of life or change in particular. It's almost as though change has been coming or opportunity has been coming, and you're resisting it almost because you feel like you can't leave the past, like other things depend on you. If that makes sense, you don't want to leave it behind. A feeling of yeah.
It takes a lot of energy to hang on to the past.
Yeah.
And redirect our energy to the now. And then we don't lose energy to the past. So it's addressing a lot of hurt in your second and root chakra, where you are a very forgiving person in your heart, but you never forget it in your root and second chakra. Like if I go there, it'll hurt. If I reach out to someone, they're going to hurt me. Because everybody in the past did. And people are cruel.
I have a message from an aunt, one of your aunts, who's in spirit. She wants to let you know that if you wish, she will be there with you since you share some history. She's just hoping that you get a sense that she's there when you want.
Thank you. Is it on my father's side or my mother's side?
I'm getting mother.
So I feel some internal processing going on, both in your cells, in your bloodstream. There's some unclumping. In some of your other cells, there's some unclumping, like this autoimmune problem has left you with little lumps inside your liver and your spleen and a few other places. It's not like, I mean, they just look like tissue, but they're thicker tissue than normal and make it harder for those bodies to function the way they should. The internal organs. There's some also in your brain. And those are starting to separate some as well. How many people can feel that? And they really do want you to laugh. It's like it's vital for you to find something funny or amusing and just laugh. Your body's starving the laughter, hungry for lightness and joyfulness and something to feel good about. Let's all send her feel good energy. You got a wave of it. It's going out in waves. It's just full of love for you, and let's all laugh together. You can laugh at my teeth if you want to.
I just really had this strong feeling that you're gonna feel better.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's temporary and you'll find
Peace.
peace. Yeah.
I'm dealing with a family member right now who's having a lot of issues. And since that's happened, I think it's been taking a toll on me.
Yeah.
All right, I feel some of the fluid wanting to drain off your body. So I'm going to turn the taps on. If everybody can imagine she has taps in her body to turn the water on and let the fluid out, and just turn them on. Wherever you can sense one is needed. I feel them turning on. How many people can feel that? You look like you're in a,
Like I'm dripping.
yes, it's like more like a downpour. You're pouring down on everything.
Ooh.
And it's working on muscle cramps, where your cells have been because of the clumping issues and just generalized dysfunction in the cells. They've had trouble taking in nutrition. Just couldn't.
I'm getting a sense of magnesium deficiency or imbalance. I don't know much more about that, but yeah. And the heaviness in the feet that is loose is lightening and balancing up through the upper part of the body to help with the dizziness. Just that's going to be more, the flow of energy is going to be more connected, so there won't be a sense of dizziness, perhaps.
I think it's a blood pressure problem. I stand up, hypostatic tension.
Your heart rate is changing. It's slowing down. But at the same time as it slows down and it's not trying so hard to sustain you, it's like that causes better blood flow because there's less pressure behind it. And I can feel the blood moving better in your body. Can you all feel that? Good. And more fluid is coming out of you. it's sorting through your etheric fabric, which also clumps together and is an indicator as to the clumping in your body. It's indicative of trying to hold on. Trying to make yourself feel more substantial in the world, but perhaps not the best way to feel substantial. I would suggest going through your etheric fabric every day and sorting it out. Visualize it in your mind and look and see what it looks like, and then just sort out the strands of it and step more firmly into it. Step into your etheric fabric. And that's been hard to do because you don't want everything to feel more real, because real feels painful. But it'll feel less painful if you write it out and go through it and recover yourself. So step into your etheric fabric. Everybody help her step in. There you go. You're almost completely in, not quite, but much better than you were, and you're making it a little further in. And a little further in. Does that feel okay, Yvonne?
Yeah, I sort of picture me in a zipped up bag.
That already feels stronger. Does everyone feel that, like her feeling stronger? Good. Okay. Anybody else have anything they want to add?
I just want to say there are how many souls on this call who really love you? 18, Yvonne. And I can feel that love. And you're never alone. We're all here for you.
Thank you.
Lee?
Wanda, one time you gave us a talk about straightening out the etheric fabric, and that's what I was doing. And if she can straighten out the etheric fabric, some of the clumping, it'll keep it from clumping.
Yes, it will help your cells not to clump as much. Just imagine it like a grid work. And you can literally take your fingers and run them through your own grid work and just feel the fabric straighten out. Or you can take it like, think of it like a sheet that's hanging on the line and it's got wrinkles in it, and you're gonna go through it with a steamer, you know, and let the wrinkles fall out of it. Either one of those will help out. All right, they're gonna seal you up. You had a ton of light beings working with you. Including us light beings. How's that feel, Yvonne?
Feels like I have some more energy.
Good.
I feel really out of breath.
All right, you can go lie down now if you want to.
Thank you so much, everybody.
It's our pleasure. Love you.
Love you too.
And now we're going to move on to Mary Jo. You want me to say the prayer again?
Mhm.
Divine, infinite spirit, thank you for being with us. For being one with us. We ask that we are clear, centered, grounded, balanced, aligned, and filled with light, love, peace, and joy. We ask for the help of all of Mary Jo's guides and the light beings who love her so much. Our energy straight from God. That she be given everything she needs for this time in her life. And I can feel all the prayers in the air that have been going out for Mary Jo. It's like they're all around her. Layers and layers and layers of prayers. Some of the same people praying every day. Some people look like they've been praying a lot every day.
Not every day. Right.
And she is completely in white light.
Yeah.
And it looks like she's making her peace.
Yes, she's at peace.
So we're asking for pain relief. Making it easier for her to do whatever she needs to do. And I see a whole group of light beings that have surrounded her to help her whenever she wants to reach up to them. But that is her decision.
Right.
They just wait to assist. Because she will go straight to God. They're working on her comfort and her being comfortable as much as possible. And of barely noticing the difference when she steps from one place to another. And some of you will be there also. Some of you will be there to assist her because your souls are so connected to her that will aid and assist her as well.
Yeah.
So she looks like she's in a glittering silvery gown, raiment. And the angel of mercy is attending to her. Solace and succor. And she is being fed. A transitional diet, one that makes her lighter than air.
Yeah.
And they are retarding the suffering. Lessening the pain. Easing discomfort. And making sure she gets to say whatever she needs to say to anyone she loves.
You're right. Yeah.
Helping her to not have any regrets. It will be very soon.
Yeah. Yeah.
And none of us is going to stop that from happening.
Right.
Time. But she does feel us.
She does.
I feel like she's hugging every one of us right back.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And it's an honor. It's an honor, Mary Jo.
Yeah.
Blow. Everybody. There are a few tiny things, like being worried about one of her daughters,
Yeah,
worried about the other one, just worried about one of them.
just one. Mhm.
And we got to reassure her that that will be taken care of.
Yeah,
It's a promise.
okay.
That her daughter will mature because of this.
Yes,
And be more responsible about the direction of her life, and Mary Jo needs to know that.
right.
So I feel all the love you have for her, but I also feel all the grief that everyone is experiencing.
Yeah,
So I'm asking that Spirit help all of us with our grief,
yeah,
so that we can be of even further service to Mary Jo and
yes,
other sick people in the world.
yes.
So the Angel of Mercy has expanded the healing. And everyone is in that way.
Okay,
Even the people who love Mary Jo that aren't here. And for those of you who are here and didn't know her, it's a special blessing for you.
yeah. That's for sure.
Go out, everyone. Go out. And the back of her heart chakra is clearing of those last few things that she was holding on to. Doesn't matter what they are. Because she will know.
Yeah,
And even more peace is descending to her. Her family will only become stronger. because they will come together better. Blow out. Now the mercy is extended to all her family members. And they too are being held in this love. And it's like each of us is telling each of them individually that we love and support them through this. And telling them collectively that they've got this, that they will mourn, but they will survive stronger than ever. They won't think they're going to at first, but they will. Does anyone have anything to add?
I have an odd feeling, Mary Jo, you're an old soul. And I actually, I feel your soul almost looking forward to the transition. I mean, it's a little excited. Let's go on for the next adventure.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Good. I feel it very strongly.
Yes, she's ready. How many of you can feel that?
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
Good.
Anyone else?
She's not afraid. She knows where she's going.
Only good places.
Yeah.
And Tori, we want you to know we love you just as much.
Thank you.
If Yvonne were still here, we'd tell her that, but she's not here. But we're telling her soul.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Victor was very special.
We're kind of telling everybody that. We all love each other very much.
Thank you, Wanda.
It's an honor to be in everyone's presence tonight and an honor to be of service.
Oh,
Yes.
Love you all.
Love you too.
You.
Do we have someone
Love you back.
who wants to say a closing prayer? I think I've said enough prayers. A volunteer,
I will.
Mary. I was actually thinking of you.
I thank God for being able to participate in this life as an expression of God and to be of service and to be as much a loving presence as possible and to help other people to do that. And to for the privilege of knowing people like all of you who've helped and help each other. Thank you. And so it is.
So it is. Thank you, everyone, for participating. It was very beautiful. And all of you are such bright and beautiful lights. I can't imagine more beautiful people.